Hello everyone, welcome to Dungeon Dwellers. We're a bunch of middle-aged B&D nerds who love rolling dice, causing chaos, and telling ridiculous stories with as little editing effort as humanly possible. Our campaign is a wild, homebrewed dungeon crawl full of danger, mystery, bad decisions, and a lot of adult humour. We're all about fun first, rules second, and embracing every hilarious disaster along the way. If you're into epic quests, chaotic good vibes, and a group that accepts, you're in the right place. So grab your dice, grab your snacks, and get ready for some basic audio-edited Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Welcome to Dungeon Dwellers. Let's roll.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. We are Dungeon Dwellers, and we are, what are we? Session 9. We are on session 9, and you guys are on level 7 of the dungeon. You guys have gotten really deep into this dungeon quite quickly.
We like going deep.
And quick?
Just its depth. We usually like to take our time, but you keep trying to kill us, so...
Let's just say I don't have patience. All right, well, who would like to do the recap? Because it's been just a little bit since we played last.
I think Mac and Cheese should.
Oh, well, there you go, leader. Mac and Cheese.
All right. So the last time we was all together, we were in this vast desert, dunes everywhere, people with blue eyes. Wrong. But we were in a desert, and it was looking pretty glim. I had given a return stone to a very nice Autobot lady, and in exchange she told us how to get through the next level of the dungeon. Basically it was go northwest, but always keep your eyes and go in between the two pillars, kind of a thing. And we walked for what felt like forever. Ignatius got a little woozy there for a while, and then Phil decided to pass out on us once. Had to drag him for a while, but with clever usage of tiny huts and resting when we need to, got in a little couple of skirmishes. We found a pole in the middle of the desert. Now, for guys such as myself, any pole will do. You know what I'm saying? But this one,
we know.
This one happened to be frosty cold, and we would have loved to have learned more about the frosty cold pole that gave us all a little extra boost. We really didn't have time, as there was a big nasty sandstorm coming our way, and we needed to get through the two oracles. And as we tried to go through the two oracles, if our hearts weren't in the right place, their eyes were going to open, and there was going to be laser beams that shot at... Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the story again. But we got our way through. It was a little touch and go with everybody, but we're all now incredibly tanned. Yeah, and we stayed in the stairwell. Now, what happened in the stairwell is that
stays in the stairwell. Okay.
That Ignatius got himself a little pet, and it's like a little globby puppy dog ink thing made of acid. And its home is in the next level, which we have, as we open the door, we figured out is a nice foresty, swampy kind of everything jungle area. So excited to face off against lions and tigers and humidity. I mean, I already live in Texas, so
oh my,
it'll just be like a Tuesday for us.
I really, really feel for you having to live in Texas toast.
It is Texas toasty.
Yeah, but the Texas toast actually makes up for it.
I don't think it does.
No. What was it? Okay, I went to the Ren Fair yesterday, and it got into the highs of 74 degrees. I ran around in Ren Fair garb.
Beautiful time.
With layers, and I didn't sweat. I think I like it up here in Washingtonia.
Wow. I am jealous of that 100%.
And then we're supposed to, me and Elric or Gordon, and his wife and a couple of my buddies are all going camping on August 8th for the Ren Fair. We're doing the whole weekend, and it's predicted to be in the highs of 85.
Yuck.
Yep. So it's going to be a little toasty. We'll have to sleep with, like, the tent window open. But, because that's hot up here. 85, 90, oh, we're dying. No, nobody's going outside when it's 85 or 90.
I thought that was hilarious when I went up there in August one year.
Huh?
We went to the the big pier.
Yep. When you were hanging out with everybody, and
Yeah.
what was it? It was like what, almost 100 that day that you guys went out there?
Except it really wasn't.
No, it was just like a
because-
humidity factor.
Yeah, because the
Right,
breeze, the breeze coming off of the ocean,
Mhm.
off of the bay, was so nice that it's like this is not 100-degree weather, ladies and gentlemen.
You
what
live in a
people were-
toaster oven. I live.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to call it. Let's see. I live in a humidifier. It's misty. It's wet, but it can be warm sometimes. And I broke Mongo. All
We
right.
Oh yeah.
Most of the time.
As we all should.
Surprisingly, okay, the only thing I can complain about the Ren Fair yesterday, the only thing I can complain about, there was not that many titties. It was pirate weekend, and there were no bosomy wenches. It was like, oh,
It was
okay.
cold. They had to keep them covered up.
Ooh,
There was like three women. I was like, damn, yes. And then everyone else was kind of like, okay, I mean, you're still pretty good looking, but like, I know you have more hidden under there. Why aren't you
You're-
using
you're
the
s-
corset feature?
You're such a
tell you.
boy.
When it gets cold, that's when the chainmail girl should come out.
See, I would even be fine with
Ah,
chainmail
yeah.
girls.
Pull
But it
your
was like,
microphone down.
I
yes.
forgot I didn't have it up. My apologies.
Yes.
But yes, when it's cold is when the chainmail girl should come out.
And I would be
Hallelujah.
fine with that. But it was like
No
no one in
chainmail girl?
costume. No one was in costume.
Have you
Re-
ever worn chainmail in the cold?
Yes, I have.
No, because I live in Texas.
Cold is fur and leather.
Ah, leather. But yes, fur and leather.
Leather, lace, and water sports.
You're just
Easy
asking
now,
for
Donald.
chafing.
Okay, so anyhow,
Yes. That was my only complaint about the Ren Fair. Other than that, it was awesome. It was fun. I hung out with one of my buddies, Tammy. Super great girl. I met all her friends. They were super awesome. I'm sorry I don't remember their names, but I spent most of the time just following Tammy around like a little puppy dog. It was adorable. So, you guys open the door, and I put a little blue square on the map for you because that's where the door is, because I was too lazy to put a door. But you guys walk out, and you do see you're surrounded by cliff sides and jungle trees and the smell of just wet air, which is gross in my opinion. Just that really stale wet air in the morning.
Houston, got you.
Yeah.
Can I make a roll for allergies?
Roll a constitution.
That's a total of 12.
So, yeah, you are going to be sneezing a lot. You had a stuffy nose, it's a little runny. You got a little bit of the allergies here from all the fresh foliage.
I like it.
Finally, something I can
Oh.
deal with.
So don't forget to add your guys' tokens. I'm going to add a little more for you to view. But you are standing in a very large, opened area surrounded by these walls of just dirt and rocks. From what you can tell, nothing is awake yet, as there's no noise. It is a continuous sun like the desert, but it's not bearing down on you because there's just too much trees blocking the sunlight. Just like walking in any other jungle, there's just a lot of trees, so you get the light that comes through a little bit, but it's not very bright down here. You're basically walking in dim light.
This is much better than the open desert.
All right, what did the robot say about this place?
I'm a little offended, so I don't think the robot's gonna remind you. You guys are gonna have to figure it out. A name.
First of all, she's not a robot. Second of all, she's beautiful. Third of all,
She's gone.
she said that it's dangerous in here. I can't remember exactly everything she said because every time I looked at her, I heard music, so it was just kind of distracting.
Everyone roll me a perception. Mac and cheese, roll me a perception as something is dripping on you from
Talking
above in
about-
the trees.
Mira, right?
That's going to be 25 for me.
Yeah, okay.
13.
You're rolling your eyes, Elric. You're like, oh god, mac and cheese. Oh yeah, Phil definitely sees it with a 23. And then Mac, what did you get?
Perception, a 6.
Yeah. So Phil, you're the only one that notices this. And what was yours again, Ignatius? Before I forget.
25.
Oh yeah, you see it too. Yeah, 25. That's right. For some reason, I heard 5, but I'm like, wait, that's not right. Yes, you see it. Phil sees it. Basically, the twins see it. There's this gooey, dripping slime, dripping from the tree leaves above onto Mac and Cheese's armor. And it's starting to burn and corrode away the leather, holding his chest plate in place.
What?
Phil would like to come over and quickly grab Mac and Cheese and just kind of pull him out of the way.
Okay. So you pull on him and you feel that leather's a little loose, but it'll hold. It's just something that he's going to have to fix soon. So keeping track of the fact that you have almost damaged armor there, Mac and Cheese, you do, when you yank, the goo kind of falls off and you see the slime hit the ground, and it's just like a tiny little goo ball, and it starts to move and go back, and it goes into the ground. Kind of like a worm returning to the ground.
Does it look like what I have in the jar?
Yes, but small and round.
I'm going to get the jar out and uncork it and pour it out.
Okay, you take it and uncork it, and out pops this gooey, slimy dog that we decided looks like a balloon animal dog because I thought it would be funny.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so it's a balloon animal poodle, and it just starts circling, sniffing around, and it if it could bark, it would be barking, but it's just opening its mouth and no noise is coming out. As it runs forward and slams head first into the wall of stone around you. The guy's like the wall. And it turns into a gooey mess and just starts pulsating on a rock, like it's feeding on the rock.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna let it do its thing.
So it's just sitting there feeding on a rock. Mac and Cheese, you do see the goo that came off you. You know your armor's a little right now. You're gonna have to take care of that. Elric, you saw the gooey dog is eating the rock, and Phil, you being you, just watch your brother like, what the hell?
So, is a gooey dog anything like a gooey duck?
No, just no.
Had to ask.
Had to.
But you guys are in this area. You do kind of get the idea that while you're walking, you're gonna have to pay very close attention to dripping, gooey slime.
I think we're in a slime jungle. That's weird. There's something in here is not agreeing with my nose.
So what you're saying is that both you and the jungle has bad allergies.
I think so.
A forest of snot.
Are we gonna wait for his puppy, or?
I think he can find us.
Well, we don't have a direction to go yet, so...
I look over at the slime puppy, and I'm like, lead the way, boy! Lead the way!
The rock is just being dissolved and eventually falls from the side of the cliff, and it's still eating and chewing and dissolving this rock.
He don't know.
Well, the terrain would suggest that we have to go to the southwest now. So I suggest we at least start heading in that direction.
How do you know we're not supposed to go up over the cliff?
Do those look climbable to you?
Everything looks climbable to me.
Start seeing some climbing going, bro. Tell us what you see from up there.
I would like to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And I would like to adjust the slime puppy. I hate to interrupt your meal. I know you're probably pretty hungry, but can you tell us where we're supposed to go?
Roll me an animal handling. Technically, slimes are monstrous, but this one's a dog, so I will allow it.
9.
He doesn't listen to you. He's like a very rambunctious puppy, and he's just eating this rock. He does make a little dog head to look at you as like part of the rock is in his mouth and it's chewing and dissolving in the acid and you're watching it. But he's just staring at you like, what the hell? What do you want?
Ignatius, it's yours. Ask it, and maybe I can translate.
Okay, I walk over, and I'm like, hey, boy. Hey, hi. How you doing? Hey, hey. And I reach out to touch them, and that burns. Where are we going? Where's home? Can you lead us home?
Roll me animal handling with advantage, only because you talked to me like a dog. like I was a dog. Like, you went full character mode. I liked it.
Well, thank God for advantage. The first one was a natural 1.
One again.
The second one was a 10 total, so not great either.
One more than Elric, but it's still, he just kind of looks at you, keeps chewing on the rock. Eventually, it does finish its eating It stands and it starts to walk, and it does seem to be heading in a downward. Where's my pointer? Downward area. I'm gonna put a little. Let's put a little token for him.
Now remember, Ignatius, when he poops, you have to clean it up.
This isn't my yard. This isn't your yard. This is fertilizer time.
Hey, be a good dog parent.
Buddy, I'm not picking up acid poop. I don't even think I have the equipment for that.
I'm just gonna put this danger puppy.
Danger puppy.
There you go. So that's his
just gonna say,
token.
Good boy. He's a good boy.
He wags his little tail. He's leading you guys in a downward area. You will notice when he is walking, more goo is dripping and landing on him. And as the time is passing, he is turning from a small balloon animal poodle now to the size of an average chihuahua. Going from that, about 20 minutes later, he is about the size of a corgi. And you're getting the idea, the more he walks around this forest, the bigger he's going to get. Because the goo is going and attracted to him.
I have a Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, we have no clue where else we're gonna go. He's our best hope right now. And plus, I think he likes us.
So you guys are going to be coming around, and you see, open it up, there you go. I mean, you do come down to this little area, and the danger pup stands right there and stops moving, looking at these two trees where there's a little pathway.
Oh, okay.
But he doesn't move, and he is growling, and if he had haunches, they would be up.
What is it, boy? What is it? Bad? Bad stuff? Okay. Do you wanna go back in the jar or you wanna stay out here? I lowered the jar, giving it the option if it wants to jump back in.
He flattens himself from a gooey dog to a puddle of goo on the ground. So now he's just a giant puddle of goo hiding.
Oh, smart. Oh, you're such a smart puppy. You're such a smart puppy. I think shit's going down, yo.
As you guys
I would like to back
hear-
up and try and hide behind the tree.
Okay, you roll me a stealth. You guys all get one round to do something as you hear what sounds like slithering and scales rubbing against the ground, but not little. Big, something huge is slithering in your direction.
So that's a 19 for stealth.
All right, you are hidden. What does everyone else want to do for their one round? And then you're going to roll initiative.
Someone needs to be the open target.
Well, I gotta protect this pup.
Mac and cheese, you might want to lower your boom.
Look at me also forgetting.
Nobody's
Oh.
perfect.
Oh, come on. I rolled a nat 20 on a disadvantage.
That sucks.
I want to. I'm gonna stand with Ignatius and bonus action. Say flame on with my flame ball.
I am going to cast something because I'm standing strong with my buddies.
You just moved the dog way the hell out of the way.
Yeah, just he's a gooey pile, just squished away. I don't want to get mixed into the battle / you try to move your token there and it won't move because he's there for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, he bitched out. He was like, nope, fuck you guys.
So something tells me
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Shield of Faith on myself to increase my AC +2.
Okay.
Something tells me this thing's gonna be venomous. Call it a hunch.
A venomous snake in the jungle. What are the chances? Which they can see, podcast listeners. There's I put a giant snake on the board.
Giant snake. Like
Oh yeah, very big. It is big enough to even swallow Elric whole. Think Anaconda movie on steroids.
My anaconda don't want. Never mind.
All right, so Phil is hiding. Elric is hiding. Mac and Cheese is standing guard and lit up his maw, and Ignatius is upping his AC. I need everyone to please roll initiative.
Oh, I'm getting a tooth.
At least 2. 9.
9 for Ignatius.
I'd like to point out that's my second nat 20 in a row.
Jesus.
I'm marking it down.
Stop it.
No, he's being a good boy. He's telling the DM.
21 for me, but it is not a natural 20.
Okay,
I'm not telling him not to tell you. I'm telling him not to roll him.
that too.
25, also not a natural 20.
Okay. And then Bill, total of 21. Okay. So let me just see here.
I feel like I'm gonna go last.
You are going to go last, even after the snake. Which isn't always the worst. I always like to go last when I play a character, because I'm usually the helpful one.
Thinking of your past characters.
Yep. Well, chaos help. Chaos help, okay? I didn't say it was helpful to them, I just said it was help.
Fair enough.
Like, yeah, I forget to, cast Bane 1 or 2 times, but I still, did a lot of stabbing.
That's true.
All right, so it is going to kind of start with it's going to start with Elric, and Elric, you do see this giant, monstrous head, almost the size of a dragon head, peek through the trees, coming towards Phil, coming towards Mac and Cheese and Ignatius. Phil's already hidden, and it is this giant python boa snake. It has these very green scales gone through it, but what stands out the most, it also has red, very almost fire-like scales going down its back.
Oh, hell no. I'm going to bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on this thing.
Okay.
And then I am going to make a shitload of attacks.
All right.
So I am hidden, so my first attack is with advantage. 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, so that is 14 points of damage on the first attack.
You see the arrow sink into part of this snake, and you realize that's a lot of damage. 14 points, that should hurt. It didn't even notice the arrow. It just keeps slithering as it breaks the arrow off inside of itself.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep going.
Yep.
I'm not
Second
going to stick
attack.
that sword into that snake.
16 for the second attack.
That does not hit, and you stay out of this.
All right, and finally my Gloomstalker first round bullshit.
Yep. Which,
DM,
Phil, you're up
he's our
after
man, and he
Elric.
can't do it. Great.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
All right, so that is
Mandu,
plus
put down from there. No need for
plus
like you do always.
I do make
11 plus 10 is 21, 29 points
Alright.
of purity.
Again, arrow sticks into it, and it does the damage. You can see a little bit of blood coming out, but it doesn't even notice.
All right, I would like to yell out to the group, regular damage doesn't seem to work so well. I don't know what is with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane of existence.
Yeah. I made this creature especially for all of my heavy hitters here, because I love
Oh,
you.
Thank you.
And now it is Phil's
Fire.
turn.
I felt seen.
Bills.
Yes, it's Phil's turn.
Fill him in.
Unmute.
There we go. Now I can hear you.
So currently in stealth, I have 25-foot movement speed. Sorry, trying to get the exact idea.
You're good.
But for now, almost said another character's name. For now, Phil would like to try and move his way behind this tree. So 5, 10, and then is going to try and move into this next grouping of trees here. His
Okay.
idea is that he's trying to sneak up towards this creature. That would be 20. Okay, I can move one more square.
You're pushing your way through these trees. You're being very stealthy. Between the snake constantly moving and coiling, it's helping keep your footsteps a little more silent. You are getting closer to the beast, and from where you are, you see the back part of the snake is a good, I'd say about almost 80 feet long, coiled up. Like if it's stretched from nose to tail, about 80, 85 feet long. But because it's all coiled and bunched up, it's just this big lumbering mass of coils.
Okay, for now, I'm going to hold action.
Okay.
We're going to, let me see all of them, please. We're going to hold a cast of Guiding Bolt. The trigger will be if it comes to attack Phil. Otherwise, he's going to remain hidden where he is for now and end his turn.
Okay. So if it attacks Phil.
My apologies, DM.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Yes.
Does the fact that I am using a magical weapon change the amount of damage done at all?
No, because it's a piercing, slashing, bludgeoning damage. No go. It has to be strictly, which I shouldn't be telling you this, magic.
Okay.
Basically, no one with a heavy maul could hurt it really. The fire damage will, but not the bludgeoning. The piercing damage don't hurt it, but if the arrow was magical and did like lightning damage or something like that, that would hurt it.
All right.
Because to all of you. All right. So after Phil, it goes to Mac and Cheese. Big ass snake.
Speaking of flaming malls, I'm getting a tooth, and I also, I'm sure I also see its giant neck in the back. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna need a belt and a new strap on my arm, and I am going to move forward and attack. So, first attack is a 24.
That'll hit, yes.
Okay, so it's gonna do 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 2d6 of fire damage, 7 points of fire damage.
Okay, so 5 and then 7. Okay.
And then attack number 2 is
That'll hit with a natural 20.
Oh, so that's a crit. Let's do that.
So many natural 20s already.
Yes, there have been.
I rolled a natural 1 earlier.
Yeah, I have that marked.
Okay.
Don't worry.
That's gonna be 21 points of bludgeoning damage and 16 points of fire damage.
Okay. You start wailing on the snake's head and face, and you see when your hammer hits, it's not doing that like normal damage you feel, like where you feel the impact. But as soon as the flames erupt over its face, it does retreat from the flames. It doesn't move from the pain, it moves from the flames. And you did a decent hit there with the fire, but it is now focused on Mac and Cheese at the moment.
I would like to use my action surge.
Okay.
Just get that out of the way. That'll give me 2 more attacks. I don't have any other way to attack but with my maul, really. So I assume 11 misses.
That does miss.
Yeah, that was a natural one.
I'll add that to the list.
And a 24.
That'll hit. While he's doing math, to remind our podcast listeners, I keep track of natural 1s and natural 20s because if there's a lot of natural 20s, I want to balance out the game and make sure it's fun by, I don't know, adding a monster, adding more health, giving said monster a new ability. But if there's a lot of 1s, I try to be nice to my characters and give them either more treasure, more prizes, or the snake just drops dead. Because I don't want to kill him, even though I want to kill him.
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so before Ignatius can go, it is now the snake's turn, and I need, let's see, we're going to go first at Mac and Cheese. So it's going to try and constrict around you, and it obviously does not hit with a 6, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. But it does get 2 turns, so it's going to try to constrict again. Let's see if we can get you this time. No, I rolled a natural 1, so I'll mark that down.
Oh, we trying to play hooksies here, buddy? What's going on? I thought we were fighting.
So Edie is trying to attack you. It is not able to get you, but I do need Mac and Cheese and Ignatius just to roll dexterity saving throws because as it's lunging at you guys, there are just flames kind of bouncing and dancing off of it. And there is a heat damage if you are too close.
That's a dirty 20.
You're fine. Basically, it's just to make sure you don't fail.
Also, a 4-ish 20.
You guys are fine. But you're realizing the more it lunges at you, you guys are going to have to keep moving from it because just its scales and the flames that it has on it, the heat hurts. You also realize that this heat and flames that it's producing it's not fire. It's this black, almost, it's like a red-black flame. Almost like a necrotic kind of damage.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Thank you for that.
Hit it hard, hit it fast.
But you can see that because it is trying to eat the hell out of Mac and Cheese. And now it is Ignatius' turn.
Sweet. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and... Do I see that my slime dog has ran away?
Yeah, he squished his way out. He's like, nope.
Okay. Since he's backing off, I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna go ahead and move 30 feet back.
So I'm gonna let you know now. I'm gonna need you to make me a dexterity saving throw as you move away.
Alrighty. I mean, I got a +1.
It's a snake.
That's a 3 for me.
So if for some reason it cannot get you guys, it does not want to, like, it's just lunging and not able to hit you. Because I know for a fact 11 doesn't hit you. But you do realize that as you're moving away, this thing has a 25-foot reach.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn. Sweet.
So everything within 25 feet is in its lunging capacity.
Do I take like flame damage for failing the
No,
dex
you didn't fail the dex.
with a 3?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. You failed the dex and it couldn't hit you, so you do take flame damage. Thank you. Okay, so radiant, where is it? So
Hurt me, DM.
I'm going to for 5d6.
5d6.
And you take
Oh.
16 points of necrotic damage.
All right.
As it misses you as it lunges, but the scales rub against your arm and the side of your face, and it causes this necrotic damage. But in doing so, it does activate Phil's held action because it attacked you. Even though you provoked it by running away, it still attacked you.
I thought Phil was holding his action.
If it
in case it
attacked
Phil.
Oh, I thought he said
Same.
Ignatius.
Yeah. No, my held action was if it attacked me.
Oh, I thought it was Ignatius. Never mind then. Okay, I thought it was Ignatius
Selfish.
for some reason.
Selfish
Okay.
Phil.
It's all good. He's protecting himself. He's being smart, guys. Not selfish. As a chaos goblin, I respect that. What are you guys gonna do if the healer goes down?
Word.
So Ignatius, so with Snake, Ignatius ran. Did you want to do anything with your
For
action?
sure. Absolutely. I want to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
And this should be at 3rd level. So that's going to be a hit.
Okay, that'll definitely hit. What's the range on it again?
120 feet.
Oh yeah. Okay, you're good. You were just rarely at like 35 feet, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't 30. So.
Word.
All right, yeah,
And
that'll definitely hit.
19 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And it's all glowy and shimmery. So, because it was the
Everybody
attack.
gets advantage of the
Yep.
So, okay. Anything else you'd like to do? Or can do?
I'm just going to be like, bad snake, go away. Go away. Sneaky snake, no.
Alright, so also you're doing that with a runny nose. Comes back around.
bad snake.
Bad snake. Bad snake. Go away. Go away.
It does go back around. Elric, it is your turn.
All right. While the snake is glowing, I would like to take out one of my flasks of oil and huck it at the snake.
Okay, roll me to hit the snake.
Right. That'd be like an unarmed attack, right?
Yeah, because you're not proficient in it or anything like that. So just unarmed. 23.
That'll
hit.
Right. And after that, I would just like to put down my bow and draw my swords.
Okay.
And with that, I'll end my turn. Yes.
Okay, that oil. Just oil?
It just says flask of oil.
Okay.
It's flammable.
Yeah, it's flammable.
Yeah. If only someone had a flaming maul that could ignite it.
Yes. Or the snake that's already on fire.
Right.
That too.
But now it is Phil's turn. Because you never used your action, no spell is dispelled. Your turn.
Unmute myself, and let's see now. Well, seeing what it did in the last few seconds kind of ended the idea that Phil was having. So, how tall is this creature as it's slithering across the ground?
The body's on the ground, all the way to the top of where his head would be, and the scale, like the top of his body, I'd say at least 15, 16 feet up. Like, he's like a thick boy.
He's thick.
He's thick. You followed a
Okay.
slime dog in the jungle.
What about my slime dog?
You followed a slime dog in the jungle and met the snake in the jungle.
Don't put that on my slime dog. I don't like that insinuation.
You know what? We're going to just go ahead and let's just full send this. So Phil's going to come charging through the trees here.
All right.
Getting within range. And we are going to hit it with the mace for a 22 to hit. But we're also going to use... Oh, sorry. I thought I could use this as a bonus action, but this is an action ability as well. Oh well, I've already gone forward. I've already done the attack. So the attack's going to... Does a 22 hit?
That'll definitely hit.
Actually, wait a second. Do I still have advantage because of guiding bolt?
Yes.
Just to see.
You hit it.
I roll the
anyway.
exact same thing.
It's all good.
Oh, you're gonna see if you crit.
Yeah.
Always.
That's going to be 5, and then as we're gonna go ahead and bonus action summon spirit weapon.
Okay.
So a spiritual weapon descends and plops down on. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's on the other side, so it's gonna be right here.
All right. What does your weapon look like?
So let's see. You know what? It's just gonna be a spectral maul.
All right. Perfect. So we got a maul right there. I'm just gonna token. I put a sword out just for the hell of it. I know that's not a maul, but I couldn't find one. So there's just a big sword hovering right there. I will find a maul for next time.
Perfectly fine. And it's
All right.
gonna go ahead and do its attack.
All right.
A 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that's 8 points of force damage.
Bell.
Perfect. All right. You feel that your spectral maul did a lot more damage than your real maul. And you now have you have the ability to move your maul whenever you want, so I don't have to be in control. If
Thank
and
you
when
very
you want
much.
to move it. All right.
That's gonna go ahead and end Phil's turn.
Perfect. So, Mac and Cheese, it is your turn. You are face to face with a giant boa constrictor, snaky snake.
Just like I like it. So first attack, rolling at advantage, 17.
Misses.
All right. Second attack, 25.
That'll hit.
18. We're just gonna be doing some normal demolish. So 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and then fire. So yeah, it was definitely aiming my shot for where the oil landed.
All right.
So the 3 points of fire damage to the oil.
Perfectly good. You do hit it. The fire hits the oil does ignite, but you're realizing that the oil is kind of also feeding off of the necrotic fire growing on the snake as well. So it is helping you. Also not helping you.
It's getting hot in here.
Yes. And did you want to do anything else? Try to move? Hang out there?
Oh, I'm definitely being the meat shield.
Okay. So it is now the snake's turn.
Doing my best to keep aggro, as the kids would say.
Cannot constrict to save my life today, guys. Seriously. Total of 7 to try to hit you.
Nanner.
But now he's just going to try to eat you with a bite. And I don't believe a 12 hits.
It does not.
All right. So he does lunge at you twice. One is to constrict, one is to bite. So I need 2 separate dexterity saves from the flaming snake.
Okay, so first 21 save,
You're good there.
and second an 11.
That does not save. So 5. Well, no, now he's even extra flamier. So we're going to go up to 66.
He's extra flame broiled.
16 points of necrotic damage.
Oof, that's what happened to me.
Which also I forgot to mention, Ignatius and Mac, when this damage hits you and you feel the flames, you feel them hit you and you watch as the black flames pull off your skin. Not like literally pull off your skin. They leave your body and go back into the snake as if like it's healing from its necrotic damage.
Oh, don't like that.
Oh, we need to hit this thing a lot harder.
Forgot to mention that earlier, but it's coming around and it's now Ignatius's turn. It is no longer at advantage.
Ha ha ha. Alright, this is your time to die now. And I am going to go ahead and touch. Don't want to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do another guiding bolt.
Alright,
19 to hit.
that'll hit.
That's going to be 14 points of radiant damage.
14. Alright.
And everybody has advantage again.
See, being at the end always works. That's the benefit. You're the caboose. You bring the team up.
I'll accept that. I'm the best caboose.
Yes. Also proves that you're the top, not the bottom. As we go back around, it is now Elric's turn.
Well, seeing how well everything I've done has worked so far,
So great.
now I'm going to try something stupid. Inspired by mac and cheese, I am going to cast Disguise Self on myself, and I am going to attempt to take the form of a fire elemental.
Okay.
Just a disguise of a fire elemental.
For
And I'm gonna.
funsies, roll me a performance to see how well you can act as a fire elemental. Like, you'll look like it, absolutely, but are you like an actually good cosplayer or just some dude running around in a Mickey Mouse costume?
15. I'm a mediocre cosplayer.
Okay. It's not your first con, but you're getting better. Got it.
I step out from behind my tree and I yell, "Flame on!" And I will walk 35 feet to the tail of this giant necro flaming snake.
Okay.
Necro Snakey.
So,
And I will end my turn.
okay. Your flamey flamer at the tail end of a giant snake, and is now Phil's turn. Phil, you see like as the coils are moving around, you see this fire elemental at the tail end of the snake. You kind of know it's Elric because you heard him step out and say "flame on," and then go over there.
Mute. Yes. All right. So what we're gonna do this time is seeing how well Phil's last attack goes. And with the spiritual weapon there, Phil's eyes are going to take on a spectral glow as he uses a channel divinity to cast Path to the Grave
Okay.
and posting that. So as an action, you choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you, cursing it until the end of your next turn. The next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage, and then the curse ends.
Okay. So it's taking full damage instead of half damage now.
Oh,
And-
yes.
All right. I will make note of that. Perfect.
But damn it, I just kind of screwed myself over. May we rewind slightly and say that that is the second thing that occurs in my turn?
Sure. What was the first thing?
Bonus action, spiritual weapon does its attack.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and you hit it with your spiritual weapon, and then after it hits, you do your damage thingy.
Hey, does a spiritual weapon hit with a 16?
No, that does not hit.
Perfectly fine. The spiritual weapon goes in for its swing. It misses. Then Phil's eyes will take on the glow as he does channel divinity Path to the Grave, and that will end Phil's turn.
Perfect. So, oh wait, he's a shiny snake. Roll again. The caboose made it shiny.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, no, that doesn't hit either.
I don't know why I rolled twice there.
It's all
That's-
good. So,
Yeah,
but we
it didn't
did
hit.
double check. All right, so all damage. It's taking basically full damage now, and it's still shiny, and it's Mac and Cheese's turn. Unless Phil's gonna move. Nope, he's good. All right, go Mac.
It did specifically say vulnerable to the damage, correct?
Yeah, like vulnerable would be double damage, but because it's already taking half damage for piercing, bludgeoning, and stuff like that, basically it makes it even. Now your magical attacks are going to be doubled, but it's like it's like taking full damage for like when he hits it with a maul instead of me taking half damage and so on, like I've been doing in the math.
Okay.
So
My brother is smart.
So-
15 misses.
yes. To our podcast listeners, the lucky number is 18 for its AC.
26 hits, and
Yes.
that's gonna be, that was a 19, and I crit at 19s.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna do crit damage on this one. So that's 5, 6, 25 plus 4, or 20 plus 4. So that's 24 points of bludgeoning damage. Yeah. Or no, it's double the roll. Oh wait, yeah, no, yeah, you're right. It's so 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
So it takes the
And,
full 24, and then you need the fire damage that I will double when it's.
Yeah, and so that's gonna be 9 points of damage from the flames.
So that'll be a total of 18. Alright, it's starting to look hurt, but it is now the snaky's turn. Unless you have a bonus action you want to do.
You know what? No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
Alright, so
keep all of the snake's attention on me. I'm the one causing all the damage. So
one of these times I'm gonna be able to eat you. 14. I did so
Oh,
much
yeah.
hard work on this snake and hasn't been able to hit any of you except for its stupid necrotic flames. 8 does not hit you. Okay, roll dexterity twice. Rar. DM's getting frustrated. She just wants to eat one of you guys.
so an 11, I'm sure
That'll
I
fail.
failed. And then a 16.
What did I put down? 16, so you make it.
So
Okay, so you only take the 6d. So a total of 20 necrotic damage sucked from you and given back. So that 24 points, he just took 20 from you. I can't hit you, but I'll drain your essence. All right, but after that, it doesn't move. I will say you see it is coiling up a little more, like it's like shielding itself, coiling into like a smaller ball. But it is now Ignatius's turn.
Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and keep going with the good one. Staying at range, so not to give it any health. Let's do Guiding Bolt.
Right.
And didn't you say they were vulnerable or something?
So when the damage you do, because it's magical damage, will be ×2 now.
Cool.
If it hits.
That's 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 14 radiant damage. I guess then ×2 would be 28.
Yep, I already put that down.
Boom.
So it just got 20 health and then 28 down. So basically you did 8 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's glowing again.
It's glowing again. Yeah. What else can I do? Just move back a little bit more. And in my turn.
All right. So it comes back around. Before you start your turn, Elric, go ahead and roll me a perception check real quick from where you're at.
How does the 27 work?
Because I know your character, I am going to text you the information because it is your choice if you want to share it with the group. All right, I just sent it to you on Facebook. It's not super important, but it is there. But it is your turn to attack if you like.
I see this?
Yes, that is what it is. As you're seeing it coil up, you see that.
Is it underneath it?
It is coiled within. Like it's
Oh.
moving it.
Okay. I am going to yell to the group, back off! It's just protecting its young. And I'm going to attempt to move around without leaving its range to in front of it. Back away!
So after your turn, it would be Phil and Mac and Cheese if you don't do anything.
May I use my action to take the dodge action?
Sure.
All right. And I will end my turn there.
All right. Phil, where you're positioned, you're not seeing what Elric saw, but you do hear what he is saying.
I am now not muted. Huzzah. For now, trusting in his teammate and hearing what he said, Phil is going to go ahead and take the disengage action and move back 25 feet.
Okay.
And that'll end Phil's turn.
All right. Mac and Cheese.
I'll be like, look, I'm just saying it tried to bite me first, but I'll go with you, buddy, and I'll use one of my charges for second wind as a bonus action and do tactical shift. Whenever you activate second wind with a bonus action, you can move up to half your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move about 3 spaces away. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll use my movement speed to go 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. It is now the snake's turn. It is still pretty pissed, but it's coiling more. And it does move back a little further into the bush. But it's staying in its spot. It's just coiling up more, as if circling around something. And then it is Ignatius' turn.
Man, I'm wearing a tooth.
I think you're muted.
You're muted.
Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna reach out and touch Mac and Cheese and cast Cure Wounds on the guy.
All right.
That's gonna be 16 points back to you, buddy.
Oh, you know how good your touches feel.
Well, there you go, man. I hope that helps.
All the clerics.
And I'm just gonna chill back here.
All right.
Yep. That ends my turn.
All right. Comes back around. Elric, you are the only one still there.
All right. I am going to sheath my swords. I'm going to use a bonus action to turn off the disguise self.
A flame off.
And I'm not going to disengage. I'm just going to try and back away.
Roll for funsies. Let's see. There's nothing really to roll. Just you're backing away. The snake has stopped moving. It's just holding itself, watching you. There's still like the flames dancing off of it. The oil is burning off. Slime Puppy has made his way over to here and has formed into a puppy again. And he's just sitting there watching you guys. But the snake is not moving, but it's not taking its eyes off of you guys.
Fair.
This area, a path that
Look,
goes
somewhere else. Let's go that
somewhere.
way.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at my slime puppy and be like, here, boy.
He moves further away.
Okay, that's fine.
He's going in an opposite direction. You guys asked him to take you somewhere.
True. I mean, he has every right to do him.
I was just
We
pointing
wanna
out to the podcast people, you asked him to take you guys to his home. To go home. He's going to his home. Now, which direction do you guys want to go? His home or somewhere else?
His home is probably a giant dog pile of acid dogs.
And I would
And-
still jump into that pile.
And-
Puppies!
And me without my sodium bicarb.
Is there a really tall tree around here that looks like would be climbable?
Not in the vicinity here, really. It looks like this area has been flattened down by repeated snake movement and made into the nest that it is at. The most trees are around this area where the snake is. This has been cleared out where you guys are standing, and then where the slime puppy is heading is very dense brush. Where Mac and Cheese is heading, it does look like it's leading down to another path, but where the puppy is heading, it does sound like water.
Huh.
Is that quote unquote water?
It sounds like water.
Guys, we just went through a desert and we are now in the jungle of Satan's armpit.
A rat.
We
There's
could
water.
definitely use some water.
Didn't she tell us not to trust the water over here, though?
Yeah, well, I trust dying of thirst a lot less.
And just to be specific, it was don't trust the water on level 8, and you're on level 7.
Oh, okay.
Number 7 was to avoid the slime.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Well, let's follow the puppadoodle, but let's keep a nice wide berth of the snake mom.
The
Ciao.
extra danger noodle.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Because I mean, as much as I want a tooth,
You're worried about where that tooth is going to be embedded at?
exactly.
To the water.
All right, so let me open up here for you.
See, slime puppy is not trying to hurt us. It's not bringing us to things intentionally. It's just doing what I asked. He's a good boy. He's a good puppy. I don't know if he's a boy or girl or what gender slime is.
Do
but
I believe that Ignatius believes that the slime puppy is a good boy?
I think everyone in the group believes that Ignatius believes it's a good boy.
Don't trust Ignatius.
How's it not a good boy?
All right, so you do come up around the bend. The snake does not pursue you. It wants to be left alone with its clutch of eggs. And you do come up to a path, and up ahead you hear the water rushing. And let me open up. There we go. You're on this path, and up ahead you do hear the water. Puppy is leading the direction up.
Those of us without our noses stuffed up, can we smell the water? Does it smell fresh? Does it smell
Roll me perception.
gross?
Ignatius with this disadvantage if you want to sniff the water.
I do.
I got a 4.
Smells like water.
22.
Hold that.
10.
No on Ignatius, and Phil got 18. Okay, so Elric and Phil, you do smell the water. You're looking at it, you're examining it, and it is nice, clear water. Probably not the best to drink raw. Maybe needs to be boiled because it is jungle water in the middle of nowhere. But this is medieval times, not like you guys have a purifier or a filter.
Or clerics.
Or clerics. But it is clean-ish water that can be, drunk, but you're taking a risk unless someone blesses and cleans the water.
Or boils it.
Or boils it. But you are in this jungle. You do hear the water. What would you like to do? As you guys do get closer to the water, you do notice that it is a large river that you would need to cross, and it is roughly 30 feet across to cross. And from what you can tell, it's about, I'd say 8, maybe 9 feet deep. Pretty deep river. You have to wade across / swim.
Where's slime puppy going? Where you going, boy?
He is at the water, and he's just drinking the water at the moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna test the water real quick.
Hey.
Just splashing
Hey.
it on my face.
Get your ass back here. No!
We don't know where we're supposed to be going, right?
No.
Get everyone back here. Is this your guys' first rodeo? Is this your first time in the jungle?
Yeah.
Get over here.
I was about to say, yeah? What's it to you?
Okay, we start by getting a rope and tying ourselves together.
Why?
Three of us stay here. One person goes up and fills the bottles
Okay.
to start with. That way, when the tentacle comes up, three of us are here to anchor, and one of us gets pulled back.
But the slime dog's drinking water right now, and they're
Jungle.
Slime dog's now rolling in the water.
everything's
messing with
good,
him.
man.
All right, go ahead. Hope you guys like tentacles.
I mean, yeah, that sounds good. Like, can we barbecue them or
They can barbecue you.
how when they're in the water?
That's it. It's more of a ceviche rather than straight up barbecuing, but
So I'm gonna tentatively walk to the river and kind of splash my face with water and be careful not to be touching slime puppy.
So Slime Puppy's just enjoying the water, kind of just sitting there being a dog. You splash your face. As you're splashing your face, you feel, there's no other way to put it. You feel little tiny bites, and you look down at your hands, and you have these little black worms on your hands. And I need you to do a dexterity. Actually, how would you remove leeches from your hands, Mac and Cheese? Would you tug them, pull them, or just be brutal strength and rip them off?
I would.
So, okay, so roll me dexterity as you're trying to slap off these leeches that do 14 points of blood-sucky damages from your hands and arms.
Hey, you got leeches on your face.
Yeah, so you take half of 14, so that'll be a total of 7. And there was a total of 13 leeches from your hands and on your face.
Oof.
Ah,
You see that
Okay.
they're not attacking the dog because he's made of acid, but you're made of flesh.
But do we know where we're supposed to be going?
No.
Okay, so like, you know, I think rivers usually flow to civilization, no?
normal rivers do.
So like, if we build a raft or something, then we could bypass a lot of the jungle by, floating down this river.
River just ends at a wall because we're in a dungeon still.
True, but like, it feels like, I mean, okay, it's a fair point. Can I do a perception check to see if there's any arrows carved into anything?
Yes, you may.
Cool. Let's see, perception. Where'd you go? There you are. 27. Oh,
Okay.
that was a natural 20, apparently.
Which is good because this is going to be quite interesting where we're going to be ending this session.
Ooh.
You look across the river, you're looking around, and everyone else, I need you to roll perception to see if you hear this. But Ignatius, you see it, you hear it, and you feel this. What's about to happen? Phil sees and feels it. Elric feels it, sees it, and Mac, you are still fighting with leeches. There's like one on your thumb, and you're like, get off! You all see across the river a small black kenku. And around where it's standing, you just hear, as it repeats in different voices, the acid is burning. We need to go. Oh my god, where's my leg? Everything is burning. Why is the acid still burning? There are no arrows, there's no direction, because you're basically add up that the jester who would go ahead of you guys was the one carving the arrows in there. But this Kenku that you left behind before level 4 is now ahead of you. And he is repeating the words of people being dissolved and destroyed by acid. As we end the session there, as a Kenku is now standing directly in front of you on the shores of this river.
Well, that's either a threat or a warning.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I want to thank our listeners for listening on in. Love all of your faces, just like I love all my boys. And I hope everyone has a great night. All right.
Don't let the bed bugs or the leeches bite.
Don't let the acid snakes burn you to death.
Yeah, check for acid snakes with necrotic flames underneath your bed tonight.
I have to be creative, guys. Have a great
Hell
night.
yeah. Night night.